Yeah, you can see my whole brand new setup here too. This is my audition setup.
Looking good.
Nice.
Looking good, yeah.
Look at that. I like your blue screen. All right, give me just a second here, and let's see. What am I doing here? I haven't done this in a while.
It's been a few weeks.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Rubber room, next to my bathroom in my basement. This is my worst holiday. My worst holiday.
Sleep with the phantom, shopper cover shrooms, party corpse, always deep with a gerbil bereavement. 1, 2, 3, psychiatrist, ketamine, anyone. Einstein never pooped in an encyclopedia. Dad, can we get a little kitty with a gay wrestling promoter? We wrote his clip with our action line bone. This is my worst holiday. This is my worst holiday.
TikTok song.
This is my worst holiday.
Okay, and today's episode is brought to you by us. That's it, motherfuckers. Nothing else, just us. How about maybe Amazon?
Me,
just me. But brought to you by My Worst Holiday at Patreon.
Ass fucking boredom.
By Patreon.com. Go to Patreon.com and give me some fucking money. It's that easy. You can donate $3 a month. This is the cheapest fucking entertainment you're ever going to get and the fucking best for the money. I guarantee it. Also, you can get us money by shopping at Amazon by going through our link at www.myworstholiday.com. And with that being said, for a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, your worst funeral, party, bachelorette party, or whatever's funny after the fact. We want to hear it. And today we have a very special guest for the second time, actor Patrick Lescarbeau. Say hello, Patrick.
Hello, Patrick.
Hello, Patrick.
Hello, Patrick.
I feel like I'm on ESPN right now. I got how many? Which microphone's working?
Original fucking intro ever. Love Patrick.
This one's working.
Okay.
That one's working. So how you been, man? Tell us all about yourself.
Wow. Well, it's been a wonderful lockdown. This is basically. Remember when Cheney was in office and they said that he went to an undisclosed location all the time?
Yes.
This is the undisclosed location.
That's it.
This is it. This is where Cheney was hiding out during the George Bush years. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a wild goddamn ride, let me tell you. But things are starting to look up. So yeah, I made it. I made it through. Some people didn't, but I made it through so far.
Good.
So good. Now, are you still working?
Whatever.
Are you still working on Showdown at the Brazos, or was you on that one?
Yeah, I was on that one. Showdown is wrapped. We finally wrapped that, which is funny. There's a funny story there. Is that we were gonna wrap it the weekend that the lockdown occurred was our final shoot days. So we were gonna shoot that weekend. And I kept getting messages from Bill. I'm like, Bill, this is looking bad. Are we still shooting? Yeah, we're still shooting. Oh, we're still. Bill, I don't know. This is not looking good. This is like some. People are dying and shit. Are we gonna pull this off? And he's like, no, we're still shooting. And then like that Thursday, I get a message. Yeah, we're not shooting this weekend. We're gonna have to reschedule.
Oh,
Right.
Because some motherfucker in China decided to eat a bat. So now we can't fucking.
Pretty much what it all boils
Did
down
he eat
to.
the bat? Because I watched the South Park where he was fucking a bat, so he might have been fucking a bat.
The powling, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then ate a bat. I don't know. Whatever way, somebody either had sex with an animal or ate an animal that they shouldn't have. Okay, one or the other.
Yeah.
Now I usually have sex with things that I eat. So, or the one thing I eat,
There's a whole other discussion.
What if he did have sex with a bat or whatever?
How would you have sex with a bat?
I don't know. Some of those
What
big
do you got,
bats.
needle dick? What do you
No, they got them big. Those what do you call it?
Got the tiniest pecker on the face of the earth. If you can have sex with a bat, you're the kind of guy who can bang through a Cheerio without breaking it. That's
Wow.
Wow.
Let me try that. No, they got them. What do you call it?
Look who can touch the sides.
What the fuck are those things called? I'm gonna sound like an
It's
idiot.
Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah.
That's in the can. That's in post right now. I believe the score has been put to it, and they're doing like all the color grading and stuff like that right now. So that's what's going on with Showdown.
I seen your scene. Awesome. I seen your scene. That was awesome. The last scene.
What did you see?
Well, you coming out and the final gunshot showdown with you and Bill.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep. That was fun. That was one of the ones that we reshot. That was one of the final 2 days. We kind of reshot that. So my film, Chance of Circumstance, that's been shelved until vaccine, because I found out how much it is now to like make a movie with COVID officers and masks and fucking hand sanitizer, and, temperature checks and all that bull crap. So I was like, I don't have the money, but we're waiting. So we're gonna wait until this all blows over. So there's that. So yeah, I mean, the industry has started to come back though. I just did an audition not like 20 minutes ago. Audition for a film that's going to be filming here in Oklahoma. And then I've got a bunch of other auditions that are starting to stack up now. So things are starting to come back, but it's been a wild goddamn ride, let me tell you. It has been a crazy fucking year.
Well, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I'm glad everything's like turning around and coming around for you and stuff like that. I know so many actors right now have just been like, good God, like trying to get through.
Yeah, I turned to I didn't turn to porn yet, but that might be down the road at some point.
I thought you usually start with the porn. I just assumed that you did porn before you were doing serious acting.
I have the Irish curse. The Irish curse is this. My sex tiny wiener. That's the Irish curse.
Yeah. See, I know what women like. Like, I got a really small dick and I get off fast. Helps them move on with their day.
Well, don't worry. There's a website. There's a website for everything. So.
I'm out. I'm out. Well, that's part of having sex, but I'm in and then I'm really out. Like, I'm making a sandwich in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm done. Are you?
Hey, Alex Areta is watching us from Cigar Bundles of Miami. If you're not getting your cigars from them, you're a fucking idiot. Hey, Alex. Anyway, go ahead.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Ask Bill Clinton. But anyway,
I would have smoked that cigar after. I'm pretty sure I would have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would. But what I did turn to though was this is like the actor porn now. This is actor porn. I turned to TickTock.
Oh no! Oh,
dude,
drop your link on this show because we definitely want to watch your TikTok.
Hey, Harold.
Okay, so it started as my daughters, because remember I got 6 of them motherfuckers. My daughters were all over TikTok and watching it and whatnot. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? What is this? 3 weeks into quarantine, I'm like, maybe I should check this out. I'll download this app. So I'm downloading the app and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so I just made a stupid TikTok at that point in time. And my daughter comes in and is like, did you make a TikTok? Like, yeah, I made one. She goes like, that is so goddamn embarrassing. Don't you ever make another TikTok ever? Okay.
Oh, then I'm definitely going to make some fucking TikToks.
Okay, so I gave it about an hour. And then I decided to just start launching into TikToks left and right. I'm like, well, screw it. I'm going to duet this. I'm going to do that. I have all these costumes and lightsabers and shit at home. Fuck it. I'm going all. I did. And my daughters refuse to talk to me now. Because I'm more TikTok famous than they are.
People make money off. I mean, they're making millions of dollars off of TikTok.
People like Bar None and Tainted Lyric and Call Me Chris and Mr. Hamilton, who are just killing it, making a truckload of money. I haven't got there yet. I don't have 1.5 million followers.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my 3,000 that I have. I'm okay with that. Because my daughters are all like, yeah, well, I have my followers. I'm like, okay, and I look at their follower count. I'm like, all right. And then I came on like, hey, did you check your follower count lately? Did you check that? And she's like, why? I'm like, you might want to look into that. You might want to check your follower, and then you might want to check your old man's follower count. You might want to check. Oh shit! Double what you have.
Aw.
Oh, Dad's kicking ass.
It's not go well for you. Never fuck with Gen X.
Never fuck with Gen X. Gen X, motherfuckers.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
what am I? Oh, I'm a millennial for some reason. I'm 30.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
I'm 33
Yeah, don't
and
fuck with the Gen
And
Xers.
I'm a millennial.
I could be your dad.
I don't understand that.
Dale Neahouse, an actor, is watching us. Dale's been on the show. How you doing, Dale? Say hello, buddy.
I don't believe anything the millennials have to say, by the way, but apparently I'm still a millennial.
There you
Well,
go.
you know what? It's not where you were born. It's how you feel. I happen to have been born in Gen X, and I am Gen X.
Yeah.
My wife was born on the cusp. She's a millennial.
So I will tell you.
She likes X. I'm like, babe, you were born the year that Gen X ended. You don't have the street cred.
His mother-in-law Cooper's watching.
Like the day before the cutoff does not make you Gen X. Yes, technically you're Gen X, but no.
Yeah.
You're just not. You don't got it.
Hey, everybody, we're talking to, God damn it.
Patrick.
Patrick Lescarbeau. Patrick, like all these names are popping up here. We're talking to Patrick Lescarbeau. He's an actor. He's got a movie coming out called Showdown on the Brazos. It just wrapped up. We're really excited to have him back. He's been on. This is his second time. The guy's just a fucking scream. Continue, Patrick.
Yeah, I've got that coming up, and I also have. It's still working on the distribution deal. There's a movie I shot called Stroke of Luck, which starred when I was like the third main character, but then there's this great cameo by, and this is the shit I had no idea because I finally saw the rough cut of it, and I was like, I know that guy. I fucking know him. John Popper of Blues Traveler.
No way!
Oh, yeah. He's all skinny now.
I was like, holy shit. I was like, no, I never had a scene with
He didn't give you the runaround, did he?
Oh,
I was
good.
sitting here watching him.
I
I'm
gave
like,
him the hook.
This guy looks familiar. And then, of course, the credits roll at the end. It says John Popper. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm in a movie with John Popper.
You're right.
I'm in a movie with John
You're in the
Popper.
movie with John Popper. That's fucking
He
awesome.
lost a bunch of weight, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a skinny fucker now.
He's not as svelte and as, this is, see, if people ask me why I throw up, this is why. This is why.
To keep
You
that
just
physique.
take out your old Tracy Goldfinger here and
Mr. Pukey. Anyway, that's. But no, he's much thinner. He's much thinner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming out as well. And then, like I said, and I've been doing a bunch of like little independent films, which I don't know if they'll ever see the light of day. That's the beauty of being a starting actor. Is you
now, everybody go ahead and look up Patrick Lescarbeau and look at his mixed audition thing. He also has a short film out where he's a cop and he pulls a guy over in a parking lot, which ends up to be pretty funny. It's that turned out pretty good.
Yep. And then there's Bible of Wolves. These are all on TikTok too, by the way. All of my short films that have never seen the light of day are all on my TikTok. So I get people like looking for those too, and they're like, "Oh, I saw that. That was really great." I was like, "Good, give me some money."
So I had to get rid of TikTok because every time like a video popped up of like some hot girl doing like a dance, I'm like, "Oh man, I'm gonna follow her on Instagram." And I get on Instagram and it's like
14.
It's like Sarah, 17 from South Carolina. Fuck!
God damn it!
Come on! And then the next one, all these girls are from Arizona or South Carolina for some reason. And it's like, they're all like 17, 18. I'm like, I'm deleting this before I get in trouble. This is how people get in trouble.
Yeah, see, and I didn't know what those are. I found out they're called thirst traps. That's what they're called. So what they do is they'll get all like, and then all of a sudden I'll be in skin. I'm like, what is this? And they've got like 1.5 million followers. I'm like, because you're hot.
Yeah,
because you're hot. Yeah.
48-year-old fucking character actor. I've got 3,000 followers. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I'll just.
Did you send a dick pic? Because apparently the kids are into that these days. Is those dick pics? That's what they're really into. I think.
I love when the comments roll through. Like, hey, shorty, you're looking so fine. I want to say, like, dude, she's 17.
She's 17. Don't.
16, motherfucker. 16. That's how old I am. Okay? And 16 will get you 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncle
60,
Randy from
18,
Married as
20.
Fuck podcast is watching.
Yeah, no more TikTok for me. That was a short-lived.
Yeah, no shit.
I think it took me 3 days to figure everything out.
Now, I go through and look. I just post content, and then people like comment. I comment back. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Well, I don't know if you remember Roach, the guy who played Roach, Sean. God, I can't remember that. He has a huge TikTok, and he's a famous character actor. He's been in a ton of things, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I believe, and a bunch of stuff. So he's
Oh,
he's
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I back and forth with him a couple times. So I mean, he's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a whole thing that now it became a war between Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. Now, Gen X is all like, yeah, we own you. I mean, we'll pull the funding from your fucking app. How about that at this point in time? We'll pull a Reddit GameStop war on your ass. Who the fuck do you think is doing that? That's Gen X. Gen X are like, you know what? You fuckers took fucking Blockbuster. Guess what? GameStop is not going down. Fuck you. We're keeping GameStop, no matter what.
That's a whole thing. I know lots of people that had money in GameStop that they wish they would have had more.
The right before the holidays, I took a trip to Vermont with and I rented this big ass fucking Yukon, which by the way, if you have the means, I highly recommend it.
I drive one.
Well, he has one. We both work at a car dealership which actually sells Yukons.
I mean, it was a big one. It was like the granddaddy Yukon because it was me, my wife, the two tweenagers or teenagers, and then the twins were in the far back, like back in the escape pod, where like if we hit a button and that went away,
Right.
so they were in the far back. But it was a 36-hour drive to Vermont from here in Texas. Okay?
Oh, fuck.
Like the Yukon again, nice room, tons of room. Not very good on air filtration for when a toddler pukes, because that happened about 15 times the whole entire ride up there. My poor little 3-year-old, they were puking. Well, one of them puking a lot.
Oh no.
So we drove all the way up there, and of course they're from Texas, right? So we're going to Vermont, the Great White North.
Right.
Okay, and they want to see snow.
Right.
Because it's November, and normally when I grew up, there was snow in November. There was always snow in November.
Right.
So we get up there. There's a little dusting of snow on the ground, and they're excited. I'm like, that's not.
That's not snow. No, that's not snow.
That's like dandruff, is what that is. That's not snow. That's like Pablo Escobar dropped a bag on the front.
I like that. Hey, Scoot.
So we're up there the whole time. No snow. We went to visit my father, who was passed on recently.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Yeah, shit happens. My dad had a saying, and I love my dad. Thanks, Dad. My sense of humor comes from him. My dad had a saying. He's like, "We're all dying, just at different rates."
Yeah.
I mean, that was his thing. So I mean, so we went up there and no snow. So we start to drive back. No fucking joke. We start to drive back. My sister calls me. We're an hour and a half outside of Vermont. Hey, it's snowing now. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, oh no, it's coming down. And I'm like, well, I never seen it go up, so I would hope
Yeah,
exactly. No, they got like 5 inches of snow. We're driving south, right? We're driving. Drove all the way down here. We were here the whole entire time through Christmas. Got through Christmas, and then I have a film shoot in Houston. Finally got a film shoot after COVID and whatnot. We finally started. Okay, cool. I got a shoot. Well, I'm in Houston. I get a call from my wife. She goes, "You're not gonna believe what's happening here right now." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "It's fucking snowing." I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm the one who can deal with this shit. I'm the one who has no problem driving in it.
Right, right.
Why is everyone getting fucking snow, but the person who normally dealt with it is his whole entire life. So I came back and finally the twins got to see. Now what I did though for Christmas, because of course we couldn't go out to see Santa unless you wanted to see Santa in the snow globe. One of the fucking dumbest goddamn things I've ever seen in my whole entire fucking life. Plexiglass, like some kind of like work release Santa. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah. Santa's real fucking magical.
Yeah.
Hide behind the glass, Santa.
Boy in the Plastic Bubble starring Santa Claus.
But you can't because of the plexiglass and this restraining order that says I got to stay 60 feet away from kids.
What do you want for Christmas, boys and girls? What? What do you want for Christmas, boys and girls?
Santa probably still wore a mask behind that bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So I went and I bought a Santa outfit. And it's actually on my TikTok. You'll see some of the pictures on the TikTok if you go to the TikTok. I bought a Santa outfit.
That's Patrick Lescarbeau on TikTok.
Yeah, it is my name. Yeah, I'm I'm so original. Everyone else has got like bar none. Thank you later. Nana, Petey, my Patrick Lescarbeau.
Patty Hell. Patty Law. That's who it is.
Yeah. So I got a Santa outfit and I got a snow machine. An actual makes fake snow. Okay. So I say, I tell the wife, take him around the corner real quick. So I get dressed up in a Santa outfit, turn the freaking snow machine on, and they come in, and they got to see Santa and whatnot, and then I left. I went out the front door, and then I ran around back, and I changed real quick. I pulled it all off, and I came through the back door, and you know, the twins are like, Santa was here. I'm like, oh, great. But then I turn around to do something, and the door is open, and they're making snow angels in this. I don't know how untoxic this was. I had to go read the thing real quick to make sure I'm like, is this toxic or shit? Are my kids gonna glow? I'm gonna. But non-toxic, thank God. But they're out there actually making snow angels in this fake ass foam. So it's great. They're putting it on their faces. They're making beards, going, "I'm Santa." Freaking awesome.
How do you get rid of that?
It just evaporates.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What do you mean?
Good.
Like,
I don't know. I thought.
you got to get out a shovel, and then.
I'm outside because we're in quarantine, so it may still be out there. I don't know. No,
You call the hazmat team, and they come along, and they.
He's out there with like a fucking vacuum cleaner. Fuck Santa Claus. Chris motherfucking Kringle.
Shop back. Exactly.
I hate this guy. Yeah, exactly. Hot bug.
What'd you do to that bug? I don't want another fucking disease.
No, that would be, none of that shit. None of that. Yeah, everyone, if you stop eating weird shit, that'd be great.
Well, now here's the thing. I've watched Survivor Man and Bear Grill, and you're supposed to eat weird shit.
Okay, well, let's where did that fucking get us right now? That got us fucking locked in our goddamn houses, foaming at the mouth, wanting to kill each other because we can't spend this much time with our loved one.
Eat a scorpion. Why not? Eat a bat. Why not?
But there have been times where I was like, I got a big enough backyard.
No, the problem is, it's a not fully cooked bat. I think that's the problem. You really got to fully cook your bat. You can't undercook a bat before you eat it, and that's what like they got Chinese fried bat. It's kind of like our KFC, and so far they haven't really had a problem until that fucker undercooked it, and now Corona.
I thought he raped it.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, well there you go.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. That's at least that's my take on it.
As long as we don't have to deal with this shit anymore, give me fucking 8 of these shots. Give me 9. And everyone's like, oh, they're putting a GPS tracker in you. Dude, where did you just post that from? Your fucking iPhone. If the government wants to find you, they're going to find you on your fucking iPhone, all right? They don't even goddamn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Brought to you by CFB, Chinese fried bat.
Chinese fried bat. Brought to you by CFB, Chinese fried bat, and the Jewish laser that started
The
all the
Jewish
fire.
laser. Brought to you by the Jewish laser. That's right.
What is this?
Are you tired of Force Station? Well, so are the Jews. So all you gotta do is get yourself a Jewish laser. God, what the fuck? But like,
Fry the back.
this is something. When my daughter was 3. This is what my daughter.
About it. That to fry the bat, we'd have had no problems. We'd have no problems.
Jewish laser fried bat.
There. So maybe Green's got it right.
Take that, Antifa.
Yeah, it's just,
These are the jokes, folks.
You know what I love right now? Here's what I love right now. This is what I love about our country as a whole right now. Every press conference has been the most boring fucking press conference in the world right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm great. I stopped watching news. I stopped watching news. I don't have to anymore. Yay!
I always hated that fucking show anyway.
I'm great. Like they stand up there with their and I go, today the country, thank you.
Today the country. Thank you.
Joel.
That's it. Joel Thomas is watching. Hey, Joel, how you doing, man? Yes, exactly. Now it's like, whew.
Every morning I don't wake up. Every morning I don't wake up and go, what the fuck I posted last night?
Yeah.
Oh, because Joe Biden doesn't know how to use Twitter. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
okay with that.
Good enough.
I'm right with that.
This is it.
Good enough.
Barack Obama wore a white suit. Got it. Okay, moving on.
I think it's hilarious how I do think it's hilarious how Trump got kicked off of, like, all social media though. It's fucking great. Do you see the Kim Jong Un like meme? It was like, hey, Trump, I'll hit you up on
Parlor.
on Tinder or on Instagram or something like that.
Here, Trump, I'll hit you up on fucking smoke signals, but he might be banned from those too. Who knows? Here's how much you know you have fucked up. You have fucked up as a human being when you get banned off Pinterest.
Yeah.
When you're banned off Pinterest, you have made some seriously bad fucking life choices.
Yeah.
You need to look in the mirror and go, how the fuck did I get here?
Well, in their defense, their viewer was pissed.
Star Wars people, crocheting people, people selling fucking, mittens.
I make the best mittens. Nobody makes mittens better than me. I've studied many mittens. My mittens are the best. Many people have told me how good my mittens are.
And I don't know if you read this. I read this somewhere, and this is funny too. It's like, again, you can be pro-Trump. It doesn't matter to me. But it's just funny. It's fucking fodder for me at this point in time. That the man is going to his friends going like, could you please post how this was stolen? And I don't like anybody over there. And they're like, fuck no, Don, we're not doing that.
Are you sure?
All right. I have money to make. Okay, I don't want to fuck over people. I don't want CFB, Chinese fried bat, mad at me. I'm sponsoring them now.
They're my only sponsor right now. CFB.
I'm gonna go. I don't know why. I don't know where, but sometime, somewhere, you're gonna see me, and there I'll be. That's all. I'll be there. You'll be there. We'll be there. It'll be like synergy. It'll be like when Kanye was massaging lasagna in his house.
That's good.
Good enough.
That's good.
Moving on. Hit us with another story, buddy. What do you got?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Another story. Okay. I'll give you a story of my dad's funeral because, again, my family's.
Well, yeah, it is pretty recent. I can see where you'd laugh at it. God, it was last week. Fuck, yeah. I usually wait a year.
No. It's like, it's too soon.
Too soon. I don't see. That's what I should be asking you, Patrick. That's what I should be asking you. Too soon? Because I just about said. When I texted you last week and you're like, my dad just died, had to take care of some shit, and I'm like, well, if you are going to come up with a better fucking excuse than that, but I didn't, I'm like, so instead I was like,
I would have laughed.
See, I thought you would, but just in case.
That is my family's sense of humor.
Yeah.
So this is why this makes so much fucking sense.
Patrick can't come on because his dad died. Yeah.
And you know what? And there are people like, I never knew my father, so fuck off. And, so we're there, right? We're there, and it's sad. There's only 20 people allowed there, And so the jokes start immediately. So the funeral director guy is there, and we got to wear masks and whatnot because we don't want to kill each other while we're there.
Right.
So we're all sitting there, you know. And
isn't there enough dead people in this room?
There's enough death.
So Dad got cremated. So he's in a little tiny box now. You know, my dad was 6'3". He's now like this big. You know, that's
He's
it.
12 by 12.
You gotta wonder, where does the rest of it go to?
I'm in the middle of this, dear.
It's okay, dear. Go on. What do you got to say, dear?
Yeah, what? I can't Venmo it now. I'm using the phone. My life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, while you're on here, could you order some KFB?
yeah, KFB, yeah. CFB.
CFB. Oh,
right.
CFB. That's right.
So we're there, you know, we're doing our thing, you know, and everyone's mourning and whatnot, and being sad. And we're looking around. There's nice memorials to my dad everywhere. You know, he's a Vietnam veteran. He's got fucking a ton of fucking grandkids and shit and whatnot. And of course, there's only 20 people there. But I'm looking around the room, and I look around, and I see a little box that's holding my dad. You know, like I said, guy who's 6'2", he's now like 2x4 or whatever. I mean,
Yeah. Now he's in a box as big as his dick.
Yeah, but yeah, well, like dad's dick. No, that's another story.
Okay. Dad's dick is another story. Go on.
Looking around, all the stuff, you know, there's pictures of me and my sister when we were young in the 70s and whatnot, in the 80s and all this stuff going on, right? And I look at the box, it's got my dad's ashes in it, and I look at it, and I'm like, hey, Heather, that's my sister. I'm like, come here. She's like, what? I'm like, you don't see anything wrong with this box. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, take a real good look at the box. So she looks at the box. So it's got my dad's name on it. It's got the seal from the Navy. He was a veteran. He was a Navy vet. It's got his date of birth, and it's got his date of death as January 5th. My sister's like, what's wrong? I'm like, Heather, this is January 5th. Dad died January 15th. Are we sure this is Dad? And she just starts laughing. And like, my family. So they all hone in on my sister and I. And I'm going, I mean, maybe they got the name wrong.
Right.
Fuck. Right?
Well, did you open the box and look? See, yep, that's Dad.
Smells like Dad. He always liked campfires.
You can smell Old Spice.
It's hard telling. I said it's hard telling because I haven't seen him from November, but he's changed so much. So we're giggling.
He looks happy. Doesn't he look happy? He looks at peace. He looks at
My dad
peace.
got cremated. Deal with that. He looks at peace. He is at peace. He doesn't have to hear you say he looks at peace because he's fucking dead. All right, so
Everybody, we're talking to actor Patrick Lescarbeau. We had a few people asking who we were talking to. My brother Alan is watching. He has a show called Daddy and Daughter Eat Weird Food Combinations on YouTube. Please watch that. Anyway, go ahead.
they don't eat fucking bat.
Don't
eat
not
bat.
eat Chinese fried bat. Okay, Alan?
CFB.
CFB.
So laughing at that, right? So that's the funny part. So
We got to make
that's-
T-shirts and go in on this together.
Yeah. So we get home later on that night, and we're staying at my mom's because my mom has never been alone since she was 18, basically. She's been with my father the whole time. And now it's part of my eulogy. Well, it was funny because my mom says this really sappy poem. My sister says this really great, heartfelt story about you know.
And then comes Patrick.
And it comes to, everyone's bawling their eyes out. They're fucking crying, right? And I'm like, and my sister turns to me and she goes, are you ready to add some levity to this? I'm like, oh, wow, no fucking, okay.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Follow this.
No pressure.
Top that.
You know, I'm following, but not only am I following Dad's death, okay, I'm following your sappy poem and your fucking little, Dad taught me how to ride a bike, and his hands were so huge when I'm like, okay, so I gotta fucking follow this shit. All right. So of course, I get up there.
Did she drop the mic like right in front of you as you reached for it? Like, pick it up, bitch.
And I made a joke about it because Heather and I noticed, I'm like, and in true Lescarbeau fashion, if you look at my dad's box, and that's not meant as a metaphor.
God damn it. If you're going to leave it, if you're just going to throw hanging curveballs, I'm going to fucking hit him.
Yeah. Like, if you look at my dad's box, you'll notice that the date is wrong. So, Dad, if that is you, here, but I said, and so I read my eulogy. When we get home that night, Mom's never been alone. First time she's possible. So I decided I'm going to stay the night there at my mom's. Make sure she doesn't, I don't know what happens when, you've been with someone for 50 years and all of a sudden they're gone. My mom going to, off herself? I don't know. So,
we've all been there, right? Right?
Yeah,
No? Okay, all right.
Okay. So I'm like, I'm going to stay there and make sure Mom's okay. So I'm staying there, and my sister comes out. We made dinner for Mom and whatnot, and she gets this little packet. It's like a bereavement packet. I guess this is what you get when your significant other dies. You get a packet of bereavement. So she opens it up, and it's like, here are counselors for her to talk to, like the widow's club or whatever there is there. And she goes, and she tries to make a joke. Now, my mom can be funny, but she's never, ever going to be as funny as my sister and I, ever. That's just a fucking fact.
Right.
It's not going to happen. Never. I mean, she can be funny in spurts, but it's just not going to happen. She tries to make a joke. She opens up this thing, and it says, look, there's a camp for children of dead parents. And I was like, she goes, maybe I should send you and your sister there. I go, really? What's the name of the camp? I'm like, really, Mom? What's the name of the camp? She goes, it's called Camp Knock Knock. I look at my sister and I go, knock knock. My sister goes, who's there? I go, not Dad. My sister and I both said it at the same fucking time. At the same time. We turn and look, and my mother's just like, and I look at my sister, I'm like, I think we broke Mom.
We might have just broke Mom. Her husband just died, and we're doing knock knock jokes about him.
It took 48 years. It took 48 years of my dad's death, but I finally broke her. Finally.
There it is. All right, Patrick, I got another guest coming on here in just a few minutes. I need
We're
you to
kicking you off.
Yeah, tell everybody about yourself again. And where they can send you money if you got a Patreon or anything. Talk about you. You've got the floor. Thank you so much again for coming on, man. Talk about you.
My pleasure. So my name is Patrick Lescarbeau. I was an alcoholic, or I guess I always will be. But, I mean, my dad's dead. Newsflash. If you haven't watched everything, I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm a producer,
Patrick.
I'm a father.
Never mind. There you go. Nothing.
So I'm an actor, writer, producer. I'm a father of 6 children. I have a TickTock account, and then that TickTock account is my PayPal. So you can send money to me through PayPal.
There you go.
I have some movies coming up. I don't know when the fucking world opens up. Maybe again you'll be able to see them. There's 2 of them at least that are, supposed to be coming out. Showdown at the Brazos, as well as Stroke of Luck. I live in Leander, Texas. And I like to talk about dumb shit on a routine basis. I have tons of shit in my room here. As you can see, this is like here's all my wardrobe back there of all the fucking costumes.
It's his porn studio.
TikToks that I do now.
Is that the uniform from Hattie Cauldron?
Which one?
No, on the other side.
No.
There you go, the Buffalo Bill looking thing. Never mind. Okay, no, that's not the.
That's from Silence of the Lambs. I was in that. No, I'm kidding. Part of the costume for the film that I wrote called Chance of Circumstance.
Right.
It's actually part of the lead character's wardrobe. I figured I'd put it up because I'm going to be wearing it someday. Anyway,
One of these days.
So yeah, I'm just all over the place. You can reach me anytime. I like to talk to people about what's going on in the industry. If you have any leads, you need any help, by all means, let me know. If your father recently died and you want to,
and you need some jokes about it,
you want to go to camp together.
I get top bunk.
Top bunk.
Top bunk.
All right, and as always, you can find us at myworstholiday.com. You can find us on all podcast platforms and send us money at myworstholiday@patreon.com. Fuck all the other people that I've always tried to pitch, except for Cigar Bundles of Miami. Still love those fuckers. But yeah, send us money. That's the cheapest fucking entertainment you're ever going to get. And from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been My Worst Holiday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.